Good afternoon, YouTube. Nick's allotment update. Just nearing, well, 3/4 of the way through May now. So today I popped in some broccoli, some purple sprouting broccoli in there, moved the net over. I moved the net off the kale and just put over some metal protection, well, fence protection. Hopefully that will keep the birds off it. I know the butterflies and stuff won't be on it, but we're going to start picking it now, so it's easier just to pick it through that than keep lifting the net all the time. But I've moved the nets over a bit so that you can see the crops a bit easier now. So the spinach down in here is doing alright, and the beetroot's doing okay. I did think I'd planted more spinach, but it's turned out to be chard. There's 3 spinach here. A bit of slug damage on these actually. Now I've lifted off the net, I can see a bit more damage, but they're still looking pretty good, looking nice and big. Really happy with how this kale's doing, and I can't believe how well my brassicas are doing. So I put these out at the beginning of May, and they've got about 4 or 5 times bigger already. I had to buy some more net, as you can see. Got some black debris net in, and I got these little green connector block things on eBay. I think it was about £12 for 20. I saw them on another video and I thought, they're quite cheap and cheerful, quite quick and easy to install. I was thinking about getting some of the plastic pipe, the plumbing pipe, but it's like 50 quid a roll. So I thought this will do for this year, see how I get on with it. And with these connector blocks you don't get problems with the cane sticking through the ends of the holes. So yeah, I put 4 stakes through anyway, through the 4 Brussels sprouts what I threw the middle. The January King cabbage around this side are doing okay, and at the far side over there is a cauliflower, which I think the variety is all year round. I think that one there did have a bit of a cabbage whitefly on it the other day, but I rubbed it off when I saw it. But yeah, they're all looking pretty good considering. Yeah, I'm really happy with them. And the leeks are doing alright down the side, and down here the leeks are doing fine. The mulch seems to be working anyway. I put the grass mulch down and the soil is nice and damp under there, so that's good. Happy about that. Over here, cosmos is almost going to flower. There's one little flower bud there. The peas, I think peas are pulling through. These ones have really shot on in the last couple of days, 3 or 4 days. And I put a hanging bottle up as well, and just to give them a helping hand from the birds, because when I came down here a minute ago there's 3 pigeons sat on my shed roof. So hopefully they'll pull through now. I think they've got through the worst. I mean, these ones are doing quite well. I only put some string up 2 days ago and they've already touched it, so I might have to put some more up for them, so that's good sign. The Maris Piper potatoes, they're all doing alright. Well, this one here, that must have been a small seed potato, because it's not doing nowhere near as well as the others, and possibly this one here as well. And all these little sort of tiles you're seeing everywhere, and these bits of wood and that, it's not because I've just been lazy and leaving it there. These are my slug traps. So the slugs like to get under here at night, and then in the morning or the next day, as soon as I can, I'll come round and I'll lift them up and I'll see if I've caught any slugs under it. And these ones are pretty good because they've got like little grooves under there, so the slug can get under there and think it's safe. So I come down here regularly on a slug hunt. That's why these stones and that are everywhere. But yeah, wildflowers all doing okay. We've not been munched yet. Not quite got a flower on the cosmos. I think some of the nasturtiums have got little flower buds coming, which is a good sign. So yeah, I think the birds have been through the mulch as well, because the mulch has been slung about a bit. All these flowers are doing alright. In fact, there's a flower bud there and another one there, Miss Cosmos. So that's doing alright. The candy tuft in there is doing okay. Sunflowers inching up bit by bit. Nasturtium and the Honesty, that's got some new growth on it, that's right. And my carrots, I've got some more carrots come up. So there's one there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 2 more than last time. Oh, that looks like comfrey coming up there. Oh dear. I'm going to have to try and get that out before it gets too deep a root. Because comfrey is a bioaccumulator. It draws all its nutrients up from about 10, 20 feet down. So yeah, once you've got it in somewhere, it's very difficult to get it out. So I'm really going to have to try and get that out as soon as possible. These sunflowers are doing okay. Strawberries, Lolo Rosso lettuce, and some chard in there. Some snapdragon. I think there was another bit of chard somewhere what I left in, but can't see that at the moment. Oh, there it is, just there. Oh, so today as well, I popped in another courgette, which is a Romanesco, which is a striped variety, and I brought out the butternut squash. So I've never grown one of these before, so fingers crossed it does okay. All these courgettes, sorry, they're doing really well. I've got some little flower buds in there. I moved all the bricks around because there's like some snails and stuff hiding around them. I'll do like my slug and snail hunt. Just get rid of some of these little weeds. Oh, and there's my peony, which I don't even know what colour it's going to be. It's never flowered. Maybe a flower bud there come in. But yeah, I moved it out of the garden because it was in a shady spot. And it'd been there for 3 years, hadn't flowered. So moved it out into full sun. Fingers crossed it will do alright. So this is going to be where the raised bed's going to be eventually. Obviously it's not going to be like that. I'll just moved all the bricks and away from around there and just sort of put it up to visualise it and see how big it'd be. I think that's about fairly decent size because I can easily reach the middle from both sides. So I'll cement all these in, obviously. Well, I've got to dig all this area over, level it. Ideally I want to do the whole lot really, but I'll do this bit first. And once I've got everything all planted and I've got a bit of spare time, I'll get on this. And also today I popped in my 3 cucumber plants, so I just put some little brackets at the top there for them to climb up. I've never grown cucumbers before, but hopefully they'll be alright. And also all the wood what was laying on here over the last sort of few videos and that, which I said was like, you know, just rubbish or whatever, well, they were actually slug traps as well. And every day I'd come down here and lift them up and kill any slugs, in a humane way, of course. And yeah, basically I didn't want them to get hammered as soon as they got in here, so I was on it. And fingers crossed they'll survive, although I think the pigeons had their eye on them because they were sat up directly above them, but they may have had their eye on this fruit under here, which is starting to get some little currants on into here, which is looking good, and raspberries or something in there. The gooseberries are all doing well. We've got a little red blush to them. I don't know if there's 2 different varieties in here. I know there's 2 bushes, but they're quite close together, and them ones look green to me, and these ones look like they've got a little bit of a blush red to them. I don't know if you can see. I can't really see very well when I'm filming this because I film on a 7-inch tablet. I haven't got a little phone thing what I can record on. Just got a dumb phone. Yeah, these are all my currants. They're all doing really well. Got plenty of fruit on them. Got no idea if they're red, white or black currants. So I need to repair. Oh, look at the size of a hole in this net. And bindweed. Oh my god, bindweed in there as well. Right, that's one job I've got to do tomorrow, is come back and put a new net on that. The calendula starting to come out, and the sweet William's almost flowering. It's got a nice little pink flower on it there. I did weed all this the other day because nothing really had come through, not what I could sort of tell. Maybe that. That was about all I could recognise. Well, what didn't look like anything else. So I missed one here. So everything else was weed in here really, what I took out. But the hollyhocks, they've just not really done nothing. That one's got 3 new leaves on it, so that one might be starting to take off now. This candy tuft's doing okay, and the nasturtium's doing alright. My cherry has actually got quite a few little cherries on it this year. I've got that from Lidl for £8, and I tell you what, it was a bargain. And the plum. But yeah, the cherries, they started to go red a little bit under there, so I just draped this bit of net over it and just sort of clipped it together at the bottom. Hopefully that'll be enough. And I'll probably have to do this little bit around here as well, actually, just to stop the birds from getting on it and eating all my cherries. So yeah, the asparagus has got asparagus beetle. I did see some of them earlier. Oh, there's a couple on here that, I don't know, like, where's my finger on the screen? Yeah, I don't know if you can see them. Some little black, white and red little bugs. But I'm not surprised, because this guy over here, he's got a whole massive bed of asparagus. And there's some real big ones up there, they look really good. So hopefully in a few years' time, mine will be as good as that. The rhubarb's coming along. Got some more sweet William in there. Radish under there. So yeah, everything's all looking good. I'm very happy with how everything's doing. I just hope that, oh, there's a nice bumblebee there, just flying around the raspberries, just under there, which I am going to have to sort out. I've got some comfrey tea over here, just maturing in my bucket, so when that's ready I'm going to douse all this with comfrey tea, and hopefully that'll help sort it out. I do need to go and get some iron if I can, but they don't seem to be as bad as what they were the other day. I've given them lots of seaweed and that as well, so yeah, maybe we're on the mend. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm happy about the grass mulch. It's kept the soil real nice and damp underneath. Although I did notice 2 of my onions over here, the red variety, the Carmen, had bolted. I snapped this one off earlier, and there was another one, 2 or 3 in. There, just there, look, on that one there. I snapped them off because they're bolting already. I'm just having another quick look along the line. I can't see any more. But I'm not surprised really, red onions are supposed, well, notorious for bolting. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I love this chart, it looks beautiful. Yeah, I'm so happy with how my allotment's going. I've only had it since February and I'm smashing it. I just hope that everything doesn't get eaten by stuff. Now it's all looking so well and good and healthy. So yeah, I've got some more of this netting. I've got 20 metres of it, 3 metres wide by 20 metres long. And hopefully that'll be big enough for that. When these get a bit bigger, I'll make another cage up, the same as that one. And yeah, I may even build another cage, yeah. Depends on how big everything grows. I mean, I might even put a cage over all this. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Right, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Take care everyone, bye bye.